Hey friends, it's Laura from Cool Mom and Collected, and if you saw my last video, then you heard the news. We're leaving RV living. I know, I can't even process it right now. We have outgrown this place. We came in a 36-foot RV with 2 children and we're leaving with 4. So it is our time, and although it is very bittersweet, in my last video, guys should look, I'll link it down below. We shared everything that we will miss about RV living, and today is time for that bitter part because we are gonna share everything I will not miss. I want people who are considering this lifestyle to know to either come on down or to run. There is stationary RV living and there is full-time on the road RV living. We have done both. We have lived for months and months and months at a time in one location in an RV, and then we have traveled many months on the road. I want to share from both perspectives. Let's get into it. What I won't miss about RV life. Running out of hot water. If you guys are RV livers and you know how to live in an RV without having that problem, please let us know in the comments. My husband would be showering and you'd think, oh, I just cooked dinner. Let me quickly clean the dishes. I wouldn't be able to because my husband would be showering. If I use the dishes, if I use the water for the dishes, then not only would he lose hot water and I would get in trouble, and the water pressure would go down. I cannot wait to get into a new space with a dishwasher. Even if I had to wash by hand, I would be thankful because I wouldn't have to not do dishes while he's showering. That is prime time. My homemaking game has suffered in this RV for that reason in terms of dishwashing. Fear of trees falling on my RV during a storm. I think anyone that has a family just should be made aware that it can be a little scary in RVs when it's thundering, when it's storming, when it's pitch black outside and you know you're surrounded by trees. Let me tell you, it'll increase your faith. You'll get closer to the Father, that's for sure, because every single storm I prayed, Father, please protect this RV. Our current RV park, they actually send someone out that knows how to test trees to make sure that they are firm in their foundation. Because you don't want a tree falling on your RV. It's not like it would just be like, dink, it would. We have had hail hit the RV before. Thankfully, it didn't leave any marks, but that was also a little scary because how do you make it nonchalant to your children? All this hail is slamming down on your RV. We made it out. I am so thankful to the Father that we were safe during this RV living. No space in our bedroom, the overflow of things into our bedroom. I will not miss our bedroom. It is a 4x4 box and we're in it, sleeping on a queen size bed surrounded by junk. It's not junk, it's things we actually use, but it's just the overflow of the rest of the RV. If you guys are gonna RV live, I strongly suggest you get a 5th wheel that has a bedroom that you can walk, that you can have a closet. It's not a closet for storing thousands of clothes, but it's a closet because you're gonna have an overflow and you're gonna need places to put boxes, bins, and things like that. I think we just were a little scarred by the lack of peace we've had in our bedroom in terms of the atmosphere of clutter. It's just not a good place to sleep. 2 years out of the 3 years, I was co-sleeping. It's doable, guys, okay? It is doable. I just want you to know the sacrifices that you'll make not being able to sit at our table as a family of 6. We have a very tiny table in our RV, and yes, I think during Passover, we just kind of suck it up and we all sit down and we have this beautiful, huge meal and it's very lovely. Night to night, it would be impossible for us to enjoy ourselves and sit with our children as a family because it's just such a tiny space. In this season right now, my husband and I eat after we put the kids to bed. We'll sit with them when they're eating, but we're not eating because, let's face it, do parents really feel like they ate when they've ate with their children? It's just like, what happened? I cannot wait to be in a place where we can have a table, where we as a family can sit the way I did with my family growing up, and we can enjoy eating together, sharing stories, talking about our day. Cannot wait for that. We just recently took out our huge dinette and our crazy uncomfortable couch that came with the RV, and we replaced it. We can fit so many more people now, and it's so more versatile when we took the dinette out. Bed's not comfortable leaning like this in the bed. It kind of slants. I'm just not gonna miss only having a few places to sit, and places, mind you, that are extremely uncomfortable. No counter space. Anything my heart desired to cook when we were in this RV, I did in this tiny little kitchen that could. I love this kitchen. I mean, I don't want it anymore, but I loved it. It really taught me so much about life, and it really served an amazing purpose, and it taught me a lot about servanthood in homemaking, and I will forever be grateful. I was able to make huge challah breads in this oven. I was able to make cakes and pies and all sorts of things, dinners, like anything that I wanted, I was able to make. So I want to encourage you, it can be done. But no counter space. I don't know if you can see that little spot, right? Look right here. That's my counter space. I was using the table and then I just had stuff all over the place. You have to really clean as you go in here, and then you have to make sure that you're patient when the hot water runs out, because it will, and then you have to wait like 20 minutes and then you need to clean again. This is life. This is what it is. Not trying to be negative. No laundry. I will not miss no laundry. It was something we knew. It was something we were willing to deal with, and we did. And honestly, we did make it work, guys. A lot of our RV parks we stayed at had laundry, or when we went to family's house, we would do laundry. When we went to friends' house, we would do laundry. It's gotten to a point now where we're spending $30 a week on laundry, and I'm done. I'm bringing 4 children under 5 into a laundromat and getting laundry done. It ain't fun. I don't think I'll ever complain about laundry again. When I had a laundry machine, I complained. And now I'm like, when you don't have it, I can't complain again. I'd be crazy, because I know what it's like to not have any laundry machine at all. So see, these kinds of things can really make you more thankful as well. Now, the floor is shaking when you walk. Now watch me. We have stabilizers, and I recommend you get those before you buy an RV. You see the shake? You see the shake? Not gonna miss that, you know, when kids are sleeping and you're walking around, you almost want to tiptoe everywhere you go at nighttime, because, or you know, the kids can't run around because you're afraid that they're gonna wake the baby because the floor shakes. Even with the stabilizers, I've found. For some reason at nighttime and all throughout the night, my kids are asleep as a rock. But in the morning, if I wanted to get up at 6 a.m., do a devotion out here, because of the floor shaking and because of, I don't know, they're right there, they would wake up. So I felt like I have not been able to have a healthy morning routine. Again, like it was a challenge to be a homemaker in an RV. It really, really was. And that's a passion that's deep inside me. There were so many times I felt like a failure because I couldn't keep my home clean all at once. Or there would be things that weren't able to fit, that were busting at the seams. I mean, even right now, I don't know if you guys can see, my sink is full. There's, my counter is got clutter all over it. These are things I can't find places for anymore. And maybe that's just that we've grown out of the place, but these are challenges, right? I want you guys to be aware. Clicking my oven to get it to start. If you have an oven, you know, you just, and it turns on. This oven, you, wait, got it. But you know, come on, can we just not, we have to, well, I will not miss only having one bathroom. Did we do it? Yes. If someone's using the bathroom, you have to walk to the bathroom to get to our bedroom. So while I found that convenient, there were a lot of times I'm like, can I just have privacy? Like, can I just like use the bathroom in peace and like shut the door and have nobody come in? I think when you have 4 children, a 2-bathroom is definitely a blessing. I feel like my self-care has gone downhill in an RV. It's a tiny RV shower, so it's a little difficult to shave. I may look okay now, but I have not seen below this area down since we moved into RV living, at least not in my RV. We have a mirror this big in the bathroom, and that's about it. We have no space for a full-size mirror, so I've only seen this up. The sound of the AC. As you can see, I'm sweating right now because I'm not putting the AC on. Do you want to know why I'm not putting the AC on while I'm filming? That's why. I said that's why. The sound. That's why. I will not miss the black tank. The black tank is where all the poopy goes. When you're using the bathroom and you're about to flush and you hear that water coming up a little too high, that's how you know you need to empty the black tank. You got to go outside, pull the black tank out, let all the poopy go out. Then you have to close the black tank, open the fresh water tank, and let that fresh water flow through the hose to clean out all the poopy. Not a fun thing. It smells a bit. Neighbors can smell it. It's kind of embarrassing. So there's like etiquette around the black tank. Being overstimulated by clutter. This was so hard while we were stationary living. We did not have a storage unit when we did RV living. We sold everything from our last apartment before we moved in. We really wanted to keep everything minimal so that when we had to go to our next place, it was an easy hop to. It wasn't like, oh, now we gotta unload the storage unit and bring all the stuff out and oh, I don't want this anymore. We just wanted a clean slate. A lot of times that meant being surrounded by a lot of clutter, and I really did not enjoy those moments. Of course, it didn't start right away. It accumulated over the years, more in year 2, more in year 3, and that's kind of when we realized it's time. When a lifestyle is not benefiting the family as a whole anymore, it's time to get out. Although it was so much fun when we were going on adventures and things like that, it's finding a place to sleep. Now, of course, you can use something like Harvest Host, which I actually have a link down below if you want to sign up with Harvest Host. But when you don't have those resources, when you don't see a Harvest Host near you, or you don't see an RV park near you, you have to scope out these sometimes shady places. I mean, I've stayed in RV parks, not by choice, where this was like our RV and our other RV was like right there. It was like window to window, and we were like, we gotta leave tomorrow. I will not miss having to vet places. We've been to places that had terrible septic where poop was basically going directly into the ground. Like they didn't have like an actual system. It was pretty disgusting. In fact, if you were an RVer and you were just watching this for fun, I would love for you to put any crazy stories that you have at places you've stayed. A lot of times that was truck stops or Walmart parking lots or Bass Pro Shops. We'd have to bring all the slides in, or gas stations. We would just sleep in truck stops, and there'd be like trucks passing by and like loud, and there was no showers. It just wasn't fun. I won't miss that. I always say if you're going to get into RV living, please be united, because it's a tough lifestyle at times, even when you're united, but it is a beautiful lifestyle, and I would not have changed it. I would have continued to live in this RV if we had our own land. I think that when you have your own land, then living in a tiny box is fine, because you can get out and live your life on your land. But when you have no inside and no outside, that is where we got into, we can't do this anymore. Thank you so much for watching this video, for listening to me just share the things that I will not miss about RV living, because I do think it will give you, if you are looking into the lifestyle, a really vulnerable and open look at things that you need to consider before bringing your family into it. I hope that it was encouraging with some of the, solutions that I tried to give for the things that I did not like about this lifestyle. Otherwise, I hope you guys stick around and hit subscribe. In my next video, I'm going to be sharing products that we loved that made living in an RV so much easier. If you guys have any questions about RV living, leave it in the comments below. I will see you in the next video. Stay cool, calm, and collected. Bye.